Okay, let's play it.
So welcome to tonight's never-ending story with me, your buddy Suze Pratt. Boy, is my computer running slow these days. Cousin Mike, hi, how are you? I'm having
Oh, how interesting. And the fighter jets, and what else do we have? Okay.
And boy, did I piss these kids off yesterday. Wait till you see what I did. But, you know, how else do you do it?
Let's get the date on
You have to
this.
catch what's going on all at once. I'm glad you're doing well.
Here's some evidence.
You know, I don't know if you ever seen the picture, Mike. I have this picture of Graham and Edna and Hal. Why can't you see me? Oh, here I am.
Okay, shared on
I have a picture
July 13th, 2019.
of the Kirkpatrick.
Right in the heat of all the crap.
And Edna, of course, is the youngest, right? And believe it or not, man, she's holding a bear cub. Have you ever seen that family picture? Because I'll go show it to you right now, man. I got no worries. I don't know if you see my new phone cord or phone holder. It's pretty fucking cool. You would use these, like, say if you were in the car and you wanted to live stream and drive. So it's like a bouncy cord, and then it's on a big ass
See if we
chopper clippy.
see what we can get.
It was $6.99 at Ross. There was one sitting there.
Yeah, Chandler
And
thought I
was like,
had
oh my
shaky
God,
hand
that's
syndrome.
You know, that thing. Okay, Mike, have you ever seen the picture of Aunt Edna holding the bear cub, yes or no? Michael Gabriel Reiner.
That'd be his grandmother.
Front and center on the stage. Where are you at? Hola? Mike? Well, I'm not going up there to show you unless I get some kind of answer, you know? Let me share my screen. Maybe I already did. No, I haven't. You want to see it?
It was back in the
Love
Zoom
it.
days.
Let's go check it out, man. It's so cool. Hi, Carrie. How you doing, girl? Meet my cousin Mike. And Mike grew up in this really cool house over in Riverview, up by Riverview Gardens High School. And when we were young, Mike and I were really close.
It's a little house tour.
And we used to jump on the trampoline. I mean, it was good times, but like he knows, we were ripped apart, and it's all part of the story. But Mike's never seen the picture of his... I don't want to fuck it up, Mike. It's your grandma, right? Okay, so this... Let me get up on the bed. Oh. Okay, I got that fine face. This is Mike's grandma, Aunt Edna. And she's holding a fucking bear cub.
Married Charles Bauer.
Look at the feet on this critter.
Navy, World War II.
You see what I'm saying? And you can tell a lot about a person's hands. Man, she was strong.
That's my
And
grandma.
she had these little cute, short, stubby toes, Mike. And I'm going to tell you something. My middle daughter, the one that's involved in very, very, very bad things, she don't look a damn thing like Chelsea or Ian. And we never could figure out who Lauren looked like. She looks like Aunt Edna. I mean, it's wild. It is so wild. So anyhow, Graham, you know, my grandma, so Carrie, you've known me long enough. You've heard a million Graham stories. And Graham and I shared a room. I mean, she was the only one that got me through my life. And we were very close, and she was an alcoholic, and we watched a lot of Johnny Carson together. I never saw her or my mom ever cry until the night they said that Elvis Presley was dead, and that was on Johnny Carson.
True story.
Mike, okay? Now we got the mystery sister coming up next, and she's next to Graham, and on the other side of Uncle Hal. I don't even know her name, but I have pictures of her because I have all these old family pictures. I mean, they're pretty cool. Now, Uncle Hal, God, I loved him, and I thought he was so cool. You know, after my mom burned me, I can remember Aunt Florence and Uncle Hal coming to the fence and having some strong words with my mom and dad. And they left, and I never got to see him again. And believe it or not, Uncle Hal and Aunt Florence lived right down the street from the big yellow house, which blows my mind. They lived in Calverton Park. I don't know if you knew that. Okay, so here we go. You know what? I guess I gotta turn on more light. What a pain in the ass between not enough light and too much light. Hang on. It's a lot of fucking light. Okay. So check this out, man. This is at your house, Mike.
This is video life
And
charting.
that fine ass looking woman there is Graham. And look at how happy Hal was with his little cutie patootie wife, Aunt Florence. I don't know if you remember them, but I loved her so much. And I mean, I never got to see her after January of 1970, so that was a tough one, but she gave me a glow-in-the-dark statue of either the Virgin Mary or an angel when I was little, and I used to take it to bed with me. Had it with me everywhere, because you know my house was scary. And,
Okay, now by the way, real quick, people like to make fun of whom they are speaking to when they make their videos now. And so my cousin, Mike, really was on this live stream. And so if I choose to speak to him about our family's life chart, then see, that's a true caring thing. It's not a parody or a comedy or something to make fun of or act like you're going to talk a story and not use the right names, which has now gone viral. And calling somebody by their name should not be ever considered a dox.
you know, mysteriously, that got
Unless
pushed
you're,
away from me.
wait, unless you're really not talking to that person, then it's a parody. Okay.
And, I think they've been working with me. Well, I know they have. I mean, let's be honest. And then everybody goes, who's they? It's like, you know what? Fucking blow me sideways, man.
Yeah.
We'll all find out soon enough. But I really appreciate it. It's like finding out what. Hi, honey. How you doing? Good. I'm all right. I'm up on a haircutting chair right now. And it swivels. See where I'm at? I'm on a haircutting chair, holding on to a daggum dryer. All right. I know, aren't these great, Mike? Look at how good Graham looked there. And her and Charlie are having a cocktail, see? And isn't this dude, isn't that Bucky? He's sitting at a table. I mean, I remember the dude, you know what fucked me up? I don't know if you were there that day, Mike. We were at the Burbus River at Edna and Charlie's place. And the kids were going in the river. And whoever was paralyzed, which it was Edna and Charlie's kid, I know that, Came back from the war, fucked up. Didn't talk to many people. I mean, he didn't talk to us kids, let's put it that way. And, anyhow, he was paralyzed. And so, there he was, sitting on a chair in the river, right? And he goes, hey kids, come here. And so we were all up there, you know, by him. And he was drunk, I mean, I know that. But anyhow, he let leeches be all over him. You know, because he couldn't feel nothing, he was paralyzed. Uncle Buck. Okay, alright. So, I remember freaking out, man, because he kept pulling leeches off him. Do you remember that day? Were you there? I mean, I don't know. I was probably 8 or 9, I'd say by then. Here's my baby picture. Look how fucking serious I was, even as a kid. Now, real quick. Hey, Mike Lowen, how you doing? That's me when I'm a baby, without the glasses. Okay, so Mike, ready? I don't want the glasses on, Edna. I get the glare. I gotta climb up on this chair again. Hang on. Good thing I'm so agile, even for a 55-year-old woman, right? Look at Edna there, how foxy she is. That's who Lauren looks like. Without the glasses, but that was funny. Let's see Edna with glasses again. No? That's a good shot of her, though. Okay. Serena, how are you doing, sweetheart? Hey, your Aunt Carrie's here. Remember Serena? Gina's little baby all grown
Yeah,
up
these people
here?
were really on a live stream, so I was talking to the real
We're
people.
looking at pictures of my cousin Mike's here, too,
Amazing.
Serena. And so, Mike Graham's sister is holding a bear cub. You have a copy of that picture, Mike? The one with the 4? Okay, so this picture confuses me. Maybe you can help. Let's talk about that. Whoever the woman is standing in the back, look at them ginormous boobs. Do you see? And they hang way down to here. And she's not wearing a bra. Is she pregnant? I mean, what's going on here? And is this the one to the left? Is this the mystery sister that we don't know? And who's that little kid? But it's a great picture. Not to switch family sides, Mike. You remember our families were broke up over these things, so I don't want to, get too involved. But that is my Grandpa Ewing Glasscock's father. And you can see his big ass horse there. Here's another picture of Edna. So, what about this picture, you guys? Look at the sacred sites in the back. We have the phallus stones over here, and I would assume that's a mountain. And I think the little girl is Val, right? I think it's Val. And the older woman, now Graham never talked about her mom. Never. Graham didn't talk about nothing because she knew everything, and they told her if she talked, they'd kill all of us. I mean, I get it now. But I think that that old stern-looking woman must have been their mother. Do you know her? But anyhow, they've been working with me with this regression, right? And helping me. Well, wait till you hear this story. I'm so fucking hot over it. Not really, though. See, that's the exercise. But it's great to fucking bust these bad dudes, man. I get a rush out of it. Okay. All the way in the corner here is my mom. And I can't get it any closer than pulling it up right there. But that little girl, you can just see the trauma on her face. And you know they did those terrible fucking experiments. Hey, my dad was handsome for about 2.5 minutes. There's King Henry VIII with his fucking gout leg and sores and bullshit and, you know, treating women like chattel and acting like he's a player and he's really a dork. I mean, that's my dad, right? I loved him. He signed his picture to me like he was a Hollywood star. To Susie from Dad with Love. Isn't that nice?
It is.
It really is. I'm not even kidding. Hey, Carrie. Look at fucking Sheila with bleached hair and an updo. Ain't that some shit? And little did I know that, Sheila ran a beauty school here in Ferguson before she was ever at Hazelwood Beauty College. And there's that picture of Edna holding a bear cub, see? Because you guys weren't here when I was in the library. The other night I did a great live stream where I showed all the books in the library. And we've been buying more books. Well, if anybody's interested in rare books, and it won't drive you nuts, you go to that, you know that joint over there across from Mills Mall? It's like a Salvation Army penny by the pound store. What a nightmare. But they got a lot of books. And they have a lot of albums and a lot of things that if there was still small business, people would go there and they would be able to create their used bookstores. 20 cents an inch for books. So when I was there recently, this is the First Lady's, Martha Washington to Barbara Bush, The Life of Christ in Masterpieces of Art. Alright, now, what's pretty cool about this book, I thought, was that they don't totally, like, glue the picture down. See, it's museum quality, so if you wanted to frame that stuff or whatever, that you could do it.